Do you really adore the character Jack Dowson from the super hit film Titanic, who was a poor orphan from Chippewa Falls? If yes, then this video is for you to look at what this BAFTA and Golden Globe Awards winner is in real life.
And it's almost like this, it's reaching for the clouds. You're trying to constantly achieve
character to be, and you know that whatever you do the first day or first couple days is going to become a part of what this movie is. And a lot of times it's a learning process while you make the movie to discover what that character is. So the first day is always a very difficult one.
Leonardo DiCaprio, a famous American actor, producer, and environmentalist, was born on November 11, 1974 in Los Angeles, California. His father, George DiCaprio, was a comic book artist and distributor, and his mother, Ermeline DiCaprio, was an actress and producer. But to a sad incident in his early life, his parents got divorced after his birth, and he was raised by his mom. His mother was quite assured about his success and dignity in later life, as she addressed, "Leonardo is a very special boy, and I am lucky to have him as my son. He has a good heart and a wonderful imagination. I am proud to be his mother." During his time in Los Angeles, Leonardo DiCaprio attended John Marshall High School and the UCLA Lab School, which was once known as Seeds Elementary School. During his junior year of high school, he was assaulted, so he decided to better off the school. After that, in 1994, he succeeded in obtaining his General Equivalency Diploma, GED. Although Leonardo DiCaprio attended the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA for a short period, he did not graduate. But what things made him a well-renowned environmentalist? Even though he did not get a formal education, Leonardo DiCaprio has taught himself a variety of subjects, including environmental science, history, and literature. The environmental challenges that he has been researching and studying have been crucial, which made him collaborate with scientists and other professionals to produce movies and raise awareness about them. As a result of his contributions to environmental activism and cinematography, he has been awarded honorary degrees from prestigious schools such as Yale University, 2016, and the University of California, Santa Barbara, 2019. The autodidactic character of Leonardo DiCaprio is demonstrated by his self-directed learning and his enthusiasm for information. He has utilized this feature in a variety of facets of his life and profession. Leonardo was an extraordinary child, unlike other stars who were born with a spoon of gold in their mouths. He started struggling for his career at the age of 5. Surrounded by drugs and violence and living in a dangerous area in his early life, DiCaprio paved a way to a successful career with the constant support of his parents. He even exchanged words of gratitude later in 2016 while giving an interview to my parents. "Thank you for listening to an overly ambitious, slightly annoying 13-year-old kid who wanted to go on auditions every day after school. Go out there, son, and whatever you do, I don't care if you're successful or not, just have an interesting life," was a proverb that my father would often tell me. The statement was made by Leonardo to Paride. Every day after school, they took Leonardo DiCaprio to tryouts for various roles. These circumstances ultimately resulted in Leonardo DiCaprio choosing a career in acting on a full-time basis, with his parents providing him with as much support as they could. To this day, Leonardo DiCaprio continues to extend an invitation to either one or both of his parents whenever he is nominated for an Academy Award. The children's television show Romper Room was where he made his debut appearance for the first time. In 1984, he made an appearance in a public service announcement for the American Cancer Society, which was one of the many commercials and instructional promotions that he appeared in while he was a teenager.
He was the actor I watched as a young man obsessed with films. At 13 years old, my father took me out to the movies one afternoon to see Midnight Run. And as the lights went down, he turned to me and said, "If you really want to be an actor and get into this profession, if you want to understand what great acting is, you watch that man on screen."
DiCaprio's first film role was in low-budget horror film Critters 3, which happened to on air in 1991.
Went over the edge. There could be badgers. Come on, what are you guys standing guard? Let's go!
The major breakthrough which happened in DiCaprio's life was in 1992, when he starred opposite Robert De Niro in This Boy's Life.
Who threw this away? You threw it away? Why?
This looks empty.
Empty? That look empty to you?
Looks empty to me.
Yeah, looks empty to me too.
Hot shot. Is it empty? Huh? Is it empty?
Dad!
No. Is it empty? Ah! Now!
In 1993, he put another feather in his cap by earning a milestone in his career when he played a role in What's Eating Gilbert Grape, playing a mentally challenging teenager role, and earned an Academy Award nomination. His other critically acclaimed performance was in The Basketball Diaries in 1995, and in 1997, Titanic cemented his performance as a rising star.
Ice fishing is, you know where you...
I know what ice fishing is.
Sorry. You just seem like, kind of an indoor girl.
Director James Cameron even didn't resist. Leo was a revelation in Titanic. He brought a depth and nuance to the role that I didn't expect. He's a true talent. All these early experiences made him a rising star and a gem in the Hollywood industry. If you are thinking that his success stopped after the Titanic, then stop here, as it was just the start of his successful career. After the huge success of Titanic, DiCaprio starred in The Beach as Richard, who was a young traveler. This film equally gained success and admiration from the viewers. After that, Martin Scorsese featured DiCaprio in Gangs of New York, in which there was a young gangster seeking revenge. This film made DiCaprio earn his first Academy Award for Best Actor. Then there was another roller coaster in the success path of DiCaprio, which was a comedy drama Catch Me If You Can, 2002. DiCaprio won one milestone after the other with grace and flying colors. Who would believe that this guy in this short period will win his second Oscar award? His subsequent roles included appearances in the films Body of Lies, Revolutionary Road, Shutter Island, and Inception. Throughout his period of success, during which he received plaudits and renown, he participated in several activities that were both social and environmental. Several organizations, including the World Wildlife Fund and the Natural Resources Defense Council, were among those that he funded. He was responsible for producing several documentaries, including The 11th Hour, 2007, and Water Planet, 2010. Many expect Leo to cover his relationships, and he is not ready to expose his family and relations to the public. Among her girlfriends are well-known models Gisele Bündchen, Camila Morrone, and Barbara Fili. However, he remains unmarried and childless, though he mentioned more than once in an interview that he does want to have children. He responds to it by saying that his career is important to him at this time in his life, and he is happy to be single. The reason is probably the inability to fulfill the required amount of work while still being able to maintain a personal life. Because Leonardo DiCaprio has been photographed with many top celebrities and models for several years, his dating history has indeed been the subject of interest for quite a long time. For a man who might be facing criticism from all corners in Hollywood, this actor remains one of the most highly sought-after bachelors. DiCaprio has always centered on a love for craft from the start of his life, and a strong conviction to make a difference. This can be considered as the legacy of this outstanding personality and influence in the sphere of show business. It means what exactly? Please share your thoughts about this piece in the comments section.
Your son, you bitch!